Hi, folks. How are you? Welcome. My name is Bud, and this is but another day in the 90-day video and written blog challenge. And today's topic, which we will be getting to here momentarily, is let's see. I have my second monitor, on the other side, so it's kind of confusing. Having the right attitude for success. We've been talking about various aspects of success, and all of those are true, but with that is an attitude. You want to have a particular attitude, and obviously, while attitude is important, it's not the only thing. That's why we talk about other things as well, because it's like if you think about all that we've talked about, it's, we're building a business, a successful business, much like we might build a house or build a cake, so kind of a recipe for success. Anyway, I don't want this to be long. It's actually taken me a while to get here to making the video today, and I've a number of things yet on my plate, so I want to just go ahead and jump right off, get this video to uploading to YouTube, and then meanwhile I could be doing things. Anyway, the typing, which I can do when I'm sitting down in front of the computer here, not so easily done while I'm out and about like I have been for the past couple of days. I have been doing the typing, however, but just can't report. Today is day 53, and the words per minute count is 38. I have a time of 9:26 with an error percentage of 10.6. So, insofar as a winning attitude, having the right attitude, a winning attitude, what does that boil down to? What is the essence of that, if you will? I would say three things. One, and probably the most important, because you could have the other two, not have the first one, and you're pretty much fighting an uphill battle, okay? So, and let me just name them off, and I think you will agree. Number one is being coachable. The second is understanding your purpose. We've talked in the past about your why, what's generally referred to as your why, the reason that you began this business adventure to begin with, what motivated you, what caused you to not only get out of the bed every morning, which you have to do eventually, sooner or later, but what makes you jump out of bed with vigor and anticipation. The third is staying positive, and you might think that um, winning attitude only includes, a positive attitude, or an attitude for success would only include a positive attitude. But obviously, if you think about it, you could sit around and think positively all day long, but you have to get up and do some things. Some of those things, or the broad category of those things that you have to do, I think is embodied in those other 2 points, right? So understanding your purpose and being coachable. We talked yesterday about having a mentor. What good does it do to have a mentor if, in the final analysis, you're not going to do what the mentor suggests you do? I'm assuming that you're choosing a mentor who has a degree of success already in the same thing that you're doing. So why wouldn't you do what they suggest? Not that you're not the captain of your own ship, you can't make decisions for yourself, but if they've been down that road further along than you have, they're meeting with success, and you're looking to them for some instruction, then my way of thinking regarding such things is if I'm going to suggest something to somebody, certainly if they're coming to me asking me, and I give them, my input, unless they have a valid reason for not doing it, then why wouldn't they do it? And if that happens too many times, then, and I think this is just human nature, why would I continue giving more input, more advice, more of my opinion for someone who's just not going to do it? Now, there might be valid reasons for not doing something. I understand it. That's why it's just not a one-shot deal where, hey, I said do this or suggested doing something and you didn't do it, so hey, cut you off sort of thing. No, it's not about that. But and again, I'm not putting myself out there as some mentor. God knows. But there are things that will take you further along in the reaching of your goals, and there are things that will hold you back. And being coachable, meaning doing something unless you have good cause for not doing it, would be right up there with the things that will help you if you do it, and will potentially hinder you if you don't. So anyway, like I said, going to jump right off. I don't know how long we've been at this. I don't have a clock in front of me. Countdown timer, which, oh yeah, I guess you can see my screen, I guess. But I don't know when we started, so what is the value? Anyway, that's it. Thank you again for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, then hopefully sooner than later. In either case, take care until then. We thank you. And we have to turn this